Hey folks, and welcome to part 8 of Drill Dozer. In this part, we're gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of this area. Yeah, so the reason why, the other part was short and that this part was short is because, of me, with scheduling and all that stuff, so I had to kind of break this up into, this would have been one big giant part, but I went back and went on my other parts, and if I would have combined the two parts, it would have made it much longer. Which I don't think you guys would have mind, but I like keeping consistency when it comes to games. So it's not this part isn't that short compared to other stuff I've done in the past. I'm pretty sure of it. So yeah, enjoy the video for today, folks. And speaking of today, I hope you folks are having a good one. Me, I'm having a good one as well. So, it's like that with me and always, you know, minus the little hiccups throughout the day. And how many freaking times am I gonna say I try not to say, kind of, yeah, I did it again. I'm not trying to say that too much, and I'm not trying to say like because I notice I say a lot too, so I'm trying to back off on saying those words, because I did it again, but it can get annoying to some people, so I'm trying to just say substitute words from that. But anyway, yeah, we're still underwater. Last part, we have gotten this gadget that allows us to come underwater in the first place, because if we had gotten in the water without grabbing the essential tool that we needed, we wouldn't have, made it this far. Nevertheless, make it underwater in the first place. And now we're dealing with turrets. Yeah, water turrets. So, yeah, or currents, should I say. Why did I say turrets? But anyway, we're dealing with water currents. They're strong. They're pretty strong. So, drilling against them, like drilling against the current, can be kind of tricky sometimes. So if you stay on the side where there aren't any, you can kind of position yourself before setting yourself up for initial failure. So as long as you stay on the side, you should be good, as long as the current allows you to. So as long as you do that, you'll be okay. Last part, we also talks of E3. I'm not going to go back into that again because you folks might be tired of hearing that, and it might make this commentary more dated than it probably already is. So, speaking on just, because this part is kind of boring, it's going through turrets and stuff, currents, so I'm going to just talk about something else just to get on another tangent to try to make it more engaging. At the time of this recording, E3 is probably over with, so let me ask you this. What was your favorite part of E3? Or what is your favorite part of E3? What are you looking forward to? What games were you excited about the most? What games are you, hoping to be announced if it wasn't announced already? And what games that you just can't wait to get your hands on? Me, at the time of this recording, I can only make predictions because E3 isn't out yet for me, so I can't make anything rational. But from what I've been hearing, I've seen some people, they stated that Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be at E3, probably showing off possible more worlds and all that stuff. And I don't think that game is coming out this year, even though it states that it is, but I don't think so, because they're still adding stuff to it. And if the game was, even close to being finished, then yeah, you can have a 2018 release, but they're still adding stuff, so I don't think this game is coming out in 2018. I think 2019 will be a more suitable release date, even though they've been kind of pushing this game back and back. I think Kingdom Hearts 3 was supposed to appear on the PS3 age, but that didn't happen. We just got a bunch of side stuff that nobody really cared about. We got a bunch of collections that I'm pretty sure not many people cared about, and we just got other side stuff that really nobody really cared about. So yeah, instead of, and this is purely my opinion. Instead of them working on Final Fantasy 15, they should have been just Kingdom Hearts all the way through, and that game would have been out sooner. But you know, companies just don't dedicate themselves to one game. I'm pretty sure of it. So I'm pretty sure that they have dedicated departments on Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm not sure. I was about to say Kingdom Hearts 4 for some reason, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's pretty much just the only game I'm really excited about. There's no other games that I'm really looking forward to besides of the stuff that Switch has to offer. But besides that, I told myself and I told you guys that I wasn't going to be talking about E3 as much because, you know, you folks are probably tired of hearing of that. So just to change up the subject a little bit, even though now E3 was really my main talk. But yeah, those bubbles that we had before, or that light, remember that light? Yeah, but that those bubbles were projecting us, like if you tapped on the bubble, it'll see you flying in a different direction. I think that's probably a way to, I don't I don't want to say speed run, but probably just get, you know, move faster where you need to. But basically, yeah, that thing is just a bunch of fish combined, like a school of fish combined. And basically the guy was telling us, our partner was telling us to be careful. Basically what you gotta do here is those rocks that the fish spit out, basically if you drill into that rock, it'll bounce it back towards the fish and, you know, damaging the fish. But my stupid self didn't realize that until a little late into the fight, and I should have been focusing on doing that sooner. But I haven't played this game in about a year time because, as I told you folks before, I was fed up with it. So I got plenty of health here, so I don't have to worry about, you know, really losing this fight. So as long as I keep a cool head, I should be able to come out of this fight victorious for you guys. So basically, yeah, that's all that is to this fight. It's just the fish spit out these energy balls, which you shouldn't try to drill into. And once you damage the fish enough, the fish will break apart. And then once the fish breaks apart, you'll be able to tackle into the core. So you just have to watch out because these fish are going to try to swim towards you and damage you. So as long as you watch out for the fish, you should be able to see the core on the screen as it is right there right now. So um controlling the drill underwater is kind of a pain. I forgot to mention that before. But once you get the hang of it, if you can get the hang of it, you'll have a better time fighting this boss than what I am right now. I'm pretty sure anybody will have a better time fighting this thing. But yeah, that's all that's with this fish. Just predictable patterns for the most part. If you can avoid it, that's good. Um, and that's pretty much it. Just fighting this fish. All you have to do is just hurl the rocks back at it. Wait till it, you know, break apart. And then rinse, recycle, and repeat. That's all you have to do to defeat this thing. Just watch out for the fish. I think the fish are, I don't know why the fish are glowing like that. I really don't know. I was going the wrong way without realizing it. That's going to happen a bunch of times in this underwater thing anyway. So just be careful of that and you'll do just fine when facing this thing. So just got to hit it a couple of more times and this thing will be poof. And speaking of, because this thing is reminding me of sushi, which I never really had before. Isn't that dangerous because you're consuming raw fish? Isn't raw fish dangerous for you? I mean, I know like raw eggs and raw chicken. Who would eat raw chicken in the first place? It's same as who would eat raw eggs, but some people do raw eggs like over rice or something like that, but don't they get diseases and stuff like that? And raw chicken, no, unless you were like homeless, I can see a person eating that, but I don't I don't know. So, but yeah, sushi, I never had sushi before. I would like to try it. just to see how it is. I went to a Japanese restaurant we have here in town, and they had tuna rolls, which I really didn't enjoy that much. I thought it would be good, but it turned out being disgusting, and I ended up wasting money on that. I left that restaurant pissed off because the only reason I went there is I went there with a couple of friends and they wanted to try that place. And me, I'm reluctant. Like I don't really like trying new places, and I thought the Japanese place would be pretty cool because I like Japanese culture. And I tried the tuna rolls and they were just disgusting. Like I had to spit that into a napkin because yeah, my friends they enjoyed their meal and I was just sitting there pissed off the entire time. So I did have a nice beverage though, but that wasn't enough. I had to have some food because I was hungry. So after that, I pretty much went and got something better to eat. So yeah, we took care of the fish, but what's that sparkling thing ahead? And there's another gym, but it's not our gym. This gym is blue, so we're just gonna hold on to it just in case. We gotta keep it in our hands. So with that, the area is clear. We got another gym that wasn't even ours, but hey, what could go wrong, right? But yeah, that was pretty much a synopsis on my sushi adventure, even though I don't know if you folks wanted to hear about that or not. But anyway, that's pretty much gonna do it for this part, folks. So the next time we meet up, it'll be part 9, and we'll be going to a new area with that. So you folks have a fantastic day and take care.